The following contest is brought to you by Preston Hardware and The Martial Artist.
Making his way down to the ring, weighing 138 pounds. His name is Malik Iavari. He's 20 years old. He was born in Dagestan. If you know anything about combat sports, you know, and you've heard of Dagestan. They produce lots of combat sports athletes. He's got 15 years experience in the sport. Of course, you got karate, that's full contact karate. He's only 20 years old, so he started when he was 5. He's also competed in kickboxing. Along with that, he trains out of Headrush Training Center. Malik wasn't nervous. You know, he told us he's all business. Earlier today, we asked him what his plan was, and he simply laughed and said, you know, expect fireworks, expect amazing striking.
Man, and I do expect fireworks, man. 20 years old, he's got an intensity about him and a reservedness that he seems to be saving for the cage, you know?
Definitely.
Very excited to see him fight. Fighting at a Grants, you know, I know his coach very well, Jaden Peterson. We used to train Muay Thai together back in the day. Jaden Peterson was one of the last people to ever punch me in the face, I might add. And he's fantastic at Muay Thai, so I'm expected to see some really, really good skills out of this young kid.
But this is a great way to start the bout here at Heroes Combat League in Salle St. Marco in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Triple threat.
Triple threat, baby. We're starting with some Muay Thai action. Muay Thai in a cage on a Friday night, baby. Doesn't get better than that.
And his opponent making his way down to the cage. His name is Paul Delienne. He's 23 years old. He fights out of Patenaude Martial Arts in Gatineau. And you know they're going to bring it because they train out of Patenaude.
Yeah.
And his goal tonight is quite simple. He wants to fight and showcase his striking skills. He's very focused and he's excited. So, you know, his Sifu even mentioned, his Sifu, of course, is Patrick Marcel, mentioned that Paul is very technically dynamic and moves around really well. He's no slouch. He's full contact fighter. Obviously, he's fighting in Muay Thai, but he's well-rounded. So we can expect a great fight here between Malik Iavari and Paul Delienne.
And Delienne mentioned that he does love the clinch as well, and I also love the clinch. I'm very excited for this match. It seems like a battle of two technicians here. Great way to start the night. Heroes Combat League, triple threat. Salle San Marco, let's get this party started.
The following contest is Muay Thai rules. Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, with a record of 1-0, representing Headrush Training Center, Malik Iavari. And fighting out of the Reno Guys corner, weighing in at 140 pounds, making his in-ring debut and representing Patenaude Martial Arts, Paul Delienne.
And away we go. Paul Delienne putting the pressure on. Malik looking for a big spinning kick, gets knocked to his back.
Wow.
Jumping spinning kick even. Big leg kicks from Delienne. Malik answers with a leg kick of his own. Another big spinning kick, and he lands on his back again. The headgear of Delienne being fixed by the ref. And here we go, they touch gloves. Malik with a nice kick to the body and a nice kick to the leg. Delienne pressing forward. Gets Malik against the cage and is throwing some heavy letter. Malik answering with combinations of his own and goes for that big spinning kick again. 3 spinning kicks 3 times on his back.
He's looking for the knockout, man.
Let's see what the clinch game looks like from both guys here. Nice knees thrown by both guys. The ref really letting them work in the clinch, which is fantastic. Delienne looking for the throw. Malik having good balance and looking to land some uppercuts within that clinch. eating some big knees against the cage. Malik spins out. The referee breaks up the clinch. Now they'll start fresh. After he fixes the headgear again.
Paul's corner is asking him to throw some solid knees to clinch up and throw more knees.
Malik with some nice head movement to slip that punch, and a big spinning back kick, one that actually lands, and a big kick to the body from Malik. Paul Delienne still marching him down and lands a big body kick of his own. Malik looking to catch that kick from Paul Delienne. Spinning kick ends up on his back again. He just doesn't quite have the range right for that, but I love that he keeps trying it. If that lands, it could be a devastating blow.
Big time.
Bobbing and weaving from Malik. Very effective technique, particularly in amateur Muay Thai. Not so much in pro where you can knee the head. But he's looking to slip that punch and answer with counters.
10 seconds left in the bout.
In the first round, that is. Going for that big spin kick again. Very interesting first round. Sifu Patrick Marcel tripped on the way up, but he's okay. One of the toughest guys in Ottawa. He'll be fine. Very interesting first round for both guys. I mean,
big time.
I'm very curious about that spinning back kick that he keeps trying to land. He did land it flush once, but it takes a lot of energy to be that explosive. Now, he's 20 years old.
Yeah.
We know he's got energy and explosiveness for days, and he seems very calm and reserved, so maybe he's not wasting it. But
and his opponent as well. He's got a lot of energy. He's moving around quite well. I think this first round is it's very hard to assess who really dominated. I mean, clearly both competitors were showcasing.
Absolutely. There was pluses and minuses on both sides. Both guys countering well. Both guys staying in the pocket and just playing with that range, which is really, really fun to see. Paul Delienne not afraid to push forward and push that pace, and not afraid to work in the clinch either. Let's see how the second round goes here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Big teep to the face right away. Malik lands it right off the opening bell, and he eats a big kick. Pardon me, a big knee. Paul Delienne really throwing some heat there.
He landed that. That was solid.
Goes for that face teep again.
His corner's asking for body shots there, Malik's corner.
Face teep attempt from Paul Delienne. Just didn't quite have the range. Malik seems a little more explosive and a little more fresh. But Delienne still chasing him down. Wants that clinch. Wants to work his body and take some of that freshness away. Very intelligent move, actually. Delienne doing a good job. Tight covering it. Seemed like a low blow landed.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what kind of protection you're wearing, that hurts.
Yeah.
Unintentional, of course.
Of course.
You know, in the Thai clinch, knees are thrown, bodies are in motion. Violent poetry in motion, as Joe Rogan would say. And these things unfortunately do happen, but they hurt like hell. Every guy in the world can be empathetic with this one. Malik appears ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and continue round two. Big head kick from Malik. Paul Delienne looking for that clinch again. Looking to take some of that salt and pepper out of Malik. Nice knee by Malik. Good knee as well by Paul Delienne.
Very solid combination by Paul.
Paul's looking to land some real heat now. Throws a spinning back kick of his own.
Oh!
Another spinning back kick attempt. That kick has some heat on it. Big leg kicks by Malik. Those add up. Malik looking like the fresher of the two fighters right now. But as soon as I said that last time, Paul Delienne went and exploded, and he does again, gets him against the cage. Looking to work some of that clinch action. Very absolutely grueling. Referee separates them when the action slows down a bit in the clinch, and they'll get back to striking again. Beautiful body shot by Malik, and he eats a big headshot for his efforts. Going for a big back kick. This is a very exciting round. Malik putting on some flashy stuff. Malik looking for that big face teep again. Paul Delienne looking like he's slowed down a bit, looking a little tired. Now that could be from all those body shots. They add up and they're terrible.
10 seconds left in the round.
The headshots add up as well. Malik looking to tee off again, really looking for that spinning kick. Lands a head kick. Good second round by the guys.
Lots of aggression shown there by Malik, as well as Paul. This is clearly going to the third round, and I still don't know who won that round. I mean, this is right down the middle. Both fighters
it is
are
right down the middle. I would be inclined to give that round to Malik.
On aggression or
aggression, and I feel like he looked fresher and was landing cleaner shots. That being said, he would land a couple, and then Paul Delienne would come back with some heat.
Big time.
So
big time.
You can't count anybody out in this fight.
Funny, Malik's father just ran over by the cage and started yelling some. He's giving his son some advice, and I think this is a decisive round. If one wants to knock the other opponent, the time is ticking. 3 minutes left.
You're saying these guys are hunting for knockouts?
I believe so. I mean, with those head kicks, everything from the teep to the spinning head kick.
This has been a very technical Muay Thai match, though. It
has.
Very impressive. Particularly with guys with records such as these, starting out their careers.
This is it, round number 3.
Round number 3. They hug it out in the middle. Great show of respect by these athletes. They teep for teep, as we say in the biz. Malik with a stiff jab. Paul Delienne throwing some big heat.
Wow.
Now, after a while, landing on your butt for those spin kicks is going to start hurting.
Big time. But he's putting everything in there.
Absolutely everything.
Putting distributing all that weight.
It's a fantastic technique. I mean, he's not quite finding his range on it, but Paul Delienne looking for spinning back kick of his own. There's been more spins in this fight than Disney on Ice, man. This has been...
That's a good one. Both fighters are very quick, moving around, throwing solid kicks.
Nice leg kick there by Malik to sweep the leg of Delienne, put him on the canvas.
Quick, but also powerful.
Absolutely. Again, Malik appears to be the lighter on his feet than Delienne right now. A big right hand thrown by Delienne. Blocked by Malik. Nice body kick by Delienne as well. Delienne doing a good job just to stay out of range and then counter. Beautiful, beautiful right hand by Delienne. And a nice knee by him. Beautiful knee. Was it low?
Yeah,
it was hard for me to tell.
I think so.
Well, I guess it was a beautiful knee, but it definitely needed to be a bit higher.
Obviously, it wasn't intentional. It was an accident.
And I mean no disrespect to Malik when I said it was a beautiful knee.
Right,
I didn't mean if it was a beautiful knee to the junk. There's no such thing as a beautiful knee to the junk. From my angle, it appeared like it hit the abdomen, and I apologize to Malik. Very interesting. This gives both. It doesn't really give Malik a time to refresh himself.
Not at all, no,
because he kicked in the junk. It hurts like a mother. But it does give Paul Delienne a time to catch his breath a bit and
For sure.
calm himself down and perhaps strategize in his head. The referee telling them both, look, guys, keep the knees up. Here we go. Let's finish this fight out. Nice head kick by Malik, but beautiful head kick by Delienne as well. Goes for that spinning back kick again, and Kel Surprise ends up on his back. As you said, Garmami, the clock is ticking on this third and final round, and I believe Paul Delienne feels that because he is coming with some aggression and some stiff punches. Now the guys work the clinch again. Delienne looking for that throw, but ends up with his back pressed against the cage. The ref breaks them up.
Spinning head kick coming up.
Delienne attempting a spinning kick as well. We got 10 seconds left. You were correct, sir. You were like Miss Cleo.
Kick for kick.
Kick for kick, baby. And now we're looking for that throw. Almost appeared to
End
go
of
for a
round.
single leg there.
What a fight.
I
mean, for an opening bout, man. I mean, both fighters, Malik has a record of 1-0, and Paul Delienne's making his debut. Very impressive, considering these guys are very young into their career.
Very impressed with both guys, man. That was some fantastic stuff. And I got to tell you, a great way to start Heroes Combat League triple threat with some Muay Thai action like that. A couple of very dynamic strikers looking for flashy stuff and looking to finish fights. And I can't wait to see both of these guys in action again, regardless of what the decision is.
Big time.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for these two amazing young fighters. And the winner of this contest, fighting out of the blue corner, Malik Iavari.